Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Before we get started on this video, I just want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed and who is supporting me on this journey of Cook With Me. Thank you guys so much. Tonight for dinner, we're having meatloaf. That is 2 pounds of beef in the bowl. It should be thawed out by now. It's been sitting there for maybe about 20-25 minutes. I'm also going to be cooking some Jiffy cornbread muffin mix. We got bread back here for the meatloaf because if you don't know, you can always substitute that if you don't have any crackers. Butter for the homemade mashed potatoes in front of you. The seasonings that we're going to be using is the Kinder's buttery garlic and herb, parsley, basil leaves for the beef, and then also the buttery burger blend is going in there, and then a little bit of salt and then oil to go ahead and sprinkle on top of the potatoes. Put some foil on there so they won't burn, so they'll come out nice and good and seasoned. So without further ado, if you guys are ready to go ahead and see what I'm cooking for my family of 3 on this beautiful Thursday night, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we are going to start putting the beef in, then adding the bread, and then our seasonings. All right, we're going to start with basil. Parsley. I am substituting not having an egg for butter. And I'll put a teaspoon of butter in that as well. This is the Kinder's Buttery Burger Blend, just to give it some extra flavor. We're also going to be adding the Kinder's Buttery Garlic and Herb. And then last but not least, just a little bit of salt. That is enough. We're going to break up the bread, and when I put the butter in, everything is going to be mashed together. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. And then the fun part comes. We have to mix it all together with our hands. So now, since that is done, I'm going to add a little bit more of parsley flakes just on the top. And I'm going to add about 1 inch of water in there. I did add a little bit of oil. All right, this is going to go in the oven first. Then I'm going to mix up the mashed potatoes, get those boiling and start cooking because they do take a while. And then the next thing is going to be, the last thing that's going to be made is the cornbread. All right, so here are the potatoes. I cut up maybe about 9 or 10, and I did put them in the smaller pan just because I have it on the smaller aisle on the stove. And it makes me nervous because this is an electric stove and with the water like that. But we're gonna wait. I did put quite a bit of salt in there just to get the water going. As you guys can tell, it's already bubbling. So yeah, these are gonna be cooking while the meatloaf is cooking, and then they should be getting done pretty close to the same time. And then the last thing that we're going to be making is the cornbread. Added some salt, some creamer because I don't have any milk, and half a stick of butter, and I did put them in this larger pan instead of putting them in a mixing bowl. That means I would have had more dirty dishes, so this will do just fine. Right, here is how the meatloaf come out. It looked like it shrunk a little bit, but it's only 3 of us in the household. I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up, and the potatoes are finished. I just got them sitting back there resting. Now we're gonna go ahead and get some cornbread started. All right, now to my cornbread, I went ahead and added 2 teaspoons of sugar. I did not have any eggs, so I substituted the eggs for butter, or you can also use applesauce. But that's going to cook for maybe about 15 to 20 minutes, and then dinner will finally be done. All right, you guys, it is a little bit after 7:25 p.m. Thursday night. The cornbread is completely finished. Smells good. We got the potatoes over here, and also the very delicious, very delicious meatloaf. I did do my taste test, and I am proud of myself. It came out very good with the things that I substituted with. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this quick cook with me. If you decide to go ahead and make this recipe, I hope it turns out delicious for your family. Until the next video, take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye everyone.